Hello everyone, welcome back to Crystals Collectibles. Today I'll be sharing with you how I separate my Lego bricks. Before I get started, if you could be so kind as to take a second to follow me on my social media accounts down below. That'll be a big help because of the new COPPA rules. I think that's the only way now to interact with fans of toy channels is to make social media accounts. So if you could follow me down below, that would be great. And now I'll get started. Now these are all Technic pieces. It doesn't matter what size. All the Technic pieces are going to go together. Well, all the brick Technic pieces, like those and like these. The ones with the holes. I'm going to put them in a pile. And then from there, I separate them into different categories. But I can't do that right now because I don't have the other pieces yet, but when I get to them, I'll show you what I mean. I'll give you these bricks as an example because the Technic pieces are a little harder. I would pile them all in a group like this, but I would have it much higher of just brick pieces that build. Then I would take something like this, one by one, and put it on the side. This is a 2x1, but because it's special, like with the little slope, that's different than a regular 2x2. If I could find one. Nope, that's exactly like that one. There's another one. It's a 2x1. I think that's how you say it, but this one has the studs that you can use to put up posters and build on top of this. So this one goes into its own pile too. This one has the look of an actual brick. Even though it's special like this one, it'll go in its own pile like that too because it is different than these, which are like wood brick pieces. That's like a brick piece. And even, see here, this is another brick piece. Even though it's smaller, I'm going to put it with the brick pieces. And then I'll do the same for the rest of these. These are just regular brick pieces, nothing special about them. So they'll go in their own bin right here. It does take up a lot of bins, and I'm trying to build to get rid of all these pieces before I buy the 2020 sets, but that's how I do it. That's how I separate my bricks. You can see it's a regular brick, but it's sloped. That's different than these bricks, so that'll go in its own bin too. It does make up a lot of bins, and when you're trying to find the bin, it's a little hard because I don't have them labeled, but it makes it easier too because after you do find the bin, you know these are all the slope pieces. These are all the regular 1x4s. Then I'll have the 1x2s in their own separate bin. That way, if I need a specific number, I know it doesn't matter on the color, because I would take up more bins, but I would know all the 1x4s are in one, all the regular 2x1s are in another, and stuff like that. All the specialty pieces with the things are going to be in one bin. It just makes it a lot easier to separate like this. But first I pile them all like this because you think it would be easier to pile them once I just grab them like this. Say this one, it's a flat 1x2. Think it would be easier to just do a pile of flat 1x2s when I pull them out, but for me it's easier to just pile everything up like that because I know these are all the flat pieces and it's easier just to go from there. Because I do got a lot of bricks I gotta separate, it is a lot easier to just pile up the same bricks, the ones that are the same, except you. Gonna pile. But like, I know these are all flat pieces. They're all different, but they're all flat pieces, so I can easily just, you go in your pile, you go in your pile them up like this. With just that little pile because they're all the same brick. So it's boom, 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 and you get them done faster that way, at least in my opinion. Same with these Technic bricks. They're all Technic. I'm gonna put the pin separately, of course, but even the bricks. Some have crosses because they use the cross Technic pieces, and some have holes. So I'm gonna separate these two and make a pile of, see? It's a lot easier that way because, you know, all of these are Technic pieces and you don't gotta dig around. It doesn't matter what size they are. As long as they're the rounded Technic pieces, I'll put them all together. Same with these. If there was a long one with the cross pieces, I would put it in the same pile because then when I go to look for it, I know all the cross pieces are together, I know all the round pieces are together, and I know all the Technic pins are together. Then the same with the, if I can find one. Well, the little Technic pieces that stick these two together, hold them tight, those are all also going to be in their own separate things. So I know I can just pick up a pin, pick up this, and pick up this, and I can build. It's a really easy process that way. And with almost a full bucket of this big Let Go Duplo box, it's almost full, so that's the way I do it to make it a lot easier, by just grouping them together and then quickly getting them in the boxes. That's one way. Another way I see people do it is just by color. Like this is gray, this is gray, and this is gray. And people put them together like that, but then, yes, they're by color, but then you have to dig in if you want a specific piece. Like if you need a building block, you would have to dig in every single gray one until you find this piece. And that'll make it a lot harder because the point is to just grab and go when you want to build something. I also see people do it by shape and color. Like this. See, I would put these two together because they're normal, regular building blocks. Nothing special about them. No stickers, no technique pieces or anything. See, I would put these two together because they're all regular. But people would separate that color from that color and put them in their own bins. Well, that's good too. But that takes up a lot more bins and you're going to have to spend a lot more money. Even with me using, as you can see over there, that's my pile of ones that are already done. Kind of. The ones over there are in piles like this. But I know they're all together, so I'm going to quickly separate those. And it takes maybe 5 minutes to separate them once they're already in the pile. But even me getting dollar store bins like that in packs of 4 and 5, it's still going to be a lot of money to do it this way. Where you have, say, there we go. These are 2 regular bricks. I would have them together, like I said. But if you separate them by color and size and shape and stuff, you would have just one bin of 1x1s, 1x2s, 1x3s in different colors. That's going to be a lot of room you're going to have to make. Even if you have them in those drawers with... Sorry about that. If you have them in the drawers, like Brickset has, if you follow him, he's got the stand with 5-6 drawers going up and down for his brickling store. Say you organize them by pieces like that. Look at his store. He's got a lot of different holders, and that cost a lot of money. If you're just getting started like me and don't have a lot of money, don't bother with trying to put them in shape and color because that takes up a lot of room and that drains a lot of money that you can use for more Lego pieces. So this way it's easier. It doesn't take up a lot of room or a lot of money because all these are regular bricks, and then you can just easily find them by color in the same thing. But it does save up room because if you don't care about what color you're using, you could just pick up a bunch of 1x3s if you need them. You could just grab the box of 1x6s and just have fun building with them. That is a better and easier way than by color too. Because then you'll have to go searching for the bin, the color, the look, the shape. No, it's a lot easier to do it this way. But each to own. If you like doing it that way, it's fine. But this is a lot simpler. And if you're like me and don't do your mocs by a specific color and just do mocs with whatever bricks you own, like I am right now, there you go. It's a simple way to organize the bricks. And it's a simple way to save space and money on bins, because after you build and you're not going to tear it apart, or after you build and you're happy with it until you think of making it better, you're going to have a bunch of empty drawers if you have the standing ones, or bins like the ones I got, that are just going to go to waste because after you're done building and don't need them anymore, you're going to waste a lot of money if you do it the other way. Unless you have some other little thing that you want to put in the boxes once you're done with them. Just try to go as cheap as possible by getting bins from the dollar store and going as simple as possible by putting like all of these together in different colors and all of these together in different colors. Or if you want, like me, sometimes I do this too, I just put all the different lengths and different colors in one bin. That's what I did over there. I'll show you. Here's a good example of one I haven't went through yet. I meant the second time. I just went through it the first time by putting all of them together. As you can see, these are all building bricks, but they're also different shapes, different colors, and I didn't separate the types of bricks. I didn't separate it by color. I didn't separate it by shape, or see, the ones with studs are in with the ones without studs. But long ones with the fat ones with the, you can see, I didn't separate them at all. All I know is these are all regular building bricks. There's no designs on them. There's no stickers. There's nothing like that. These are just all regular building bricks. Nothing special about them. Except the ones with the studs in them, and I got the 2x2s in with the 1x1, so see, got different. And I got the slope pieces in with this one too. But I know these are all building bricks. That's another way to save money too, if you just put like all the building bricks together. I know these are all the regular building blocks, like you use for walls in a house and furniture and stuff. Those are all regular building bricks. But if you go over here, these are ones I do get organized, at least a little bit. These are all rounded pieces. It doesn't matter what kind of round it is, these are all rounded pieces. So that's one way to organize it too, just by shape. These are all slope pieces. Doesn't matter 1x4, 2x4, they're all just blocks with slopes, different kinds of slopes. This one has all weird tile pieces, like rounded ones, corner ones. Ones you would use ones they use in like the friend line, where it's not a perfectly square building. All of those are in this pack and stuff like that. So there are different ways to organize. I just gave you a few. My favorite way is to just do it like this. But I did give you a few options. So I hope you all enjoyed and have a fantastic day. And remember, if you like this video, please follow me down on my social media accounts down below. It will be a big help in getting to know what you guys think, especially after the comments are turned off, because even though I'm showing something like this, it is still toys. I know kids might find this boring and click away, but because it is still toys, I have to put it under for kids, even though I'm not talking directly to kids. I'm talking more to the parents who have to organize the pieces so they're not all over the place. I'm still gonna put it as for kids because it is toys. So please follow me down below and tell me what you think of this video. If you liked it, if you disliked it, just comment down below. Any comment is helpful in getting my videos better for you guys. Hope you all enjoyed and have a fantastic day.